Hello and welcome to my allotment journey. My name is Sarah and I'm so pleased that you clicked on this link to have a little bit of nosy about what I get up to at the allotment. I've had my allotment for 2 years, but I never documented it apart from pictures. I took hundreds and hundreds of pictures, but I never videoed it. But I'm 2 years in now and I want to show you my allotment because I'm going to make some big changes and you are going to help me. You're going to advise me because I'm a novice at best, to be honest. But yes, please join me at the allotment. Right, these are my jobs for today. I'm going to finish that fence off, and I did make it, but I wanted to put the mesh at the bottom. The grass will grow at the bottom, it will cover the gaps. That's not important. Just need to finish it off though. Got to finish the job I've started, and then I need to weed some beds. That's it. Something else will probably catch my eye. I'll just get sidetracked like you do. You just get sidetracked. You start doing one thing, but I really have to get onto the growing part, I suppose, rather than the nice part. I've also, what I do have to do, but probably not today, maybe next time on a nice sunny day like this, is all these things here. See these? I've got 6 of these. 6 of these things dotted about, and I want to put one in each corner, and then one in the middle there. I'm not sure about one in the middle there because of the bench. I'll see how far forward the bench needs to go. I might just not have it there. But that's to grow sweet peas up, and then maybe put flags. I might have said it before. I want flags from one to the other. One to the other here. Just to brighten up a bit, add a bit of height, but the sweet peas to add the colour. Hopefully, I've not been very successful in growing sweet peas. So if you have and you've got any tips, because I'm just going to dig the corners out here. Just going to dig the corners out. It's just got weed membrane. What should I add to the soil, do you think? What should I add before I start planting? I've got a couple of weeks, so I could get it ready, but I'm just cutting the corners out, maybe put some sort of edging on it just to define it, and then stick those things in. So yeah, any tips on sweet peas? I know you're supposed to keep picking the flowers to encourage more flowers, so yeah, there is that. So I'm just gonna you know what, this is England. Let's start with a brew. Let's get the kettle on. Let's have a brew. And let's do the fence. Right, the tie wraps haven't come actually. I've just remembered the tie wraps haven't come, so I can't finish off the bottom of the fence. But it doesn't matter because I need tie wraps for another job as well. So that can be another time that I do that. So I think what I'm going to do, when I've had my brew, when I finish this brew, what I'm going to do, it rhymes, is I'm going to do the weeding. I'm going to start on the worst one, the one that was my flower pot. It had wildflowers in it, bulbs in it. I've had to dig bulbs up because I've moved it around, etc, etc. I'm going to weed that one and get that one ready to be covered over with the fleece. I think if at least if I can get that big bed done, which is, sorry, let me put that down, which is not this first one, that middle one there. If I can get that one done today and properly weeded, and I think he's got all seeds in from last year. It would have, don't matter, I've got more seeds for flowers I can put down. The main thing is I've got it moved because I wanted that path put in there because it did stick out the other way. So yeah, so I think the first job actually is going to be that. I'm going to have to leave the rest of the fence until I've got my tie wraps, but yeah, first job is a proper gardening job. I'm going to do some weeding. You know what, I don't think anyone's on, so before I start this, I know, I'm always putting it off, I know, I'm sorry, but you know what, no one's here, so should have a little look at the plot, because I want the toilet, and we've got a composting toilet here. So come on, this is another entrance in, but to come to this one you have to come up a big slope, and you probably can't see how slopey it is on here, but trust me, it's very slopey, and to bring things up like stones or anything like that is an absolute no, forget it. Unless you're young and fit, you just can't do it. But lots of love, they're just all lovely, the plots around here. It's a winter, so don't expect fantastic things, but look, this is our communal area where we have like group barbecues, or you just have your dinner, and there's plants that are grown all around it. This is one of the newest plots here that's been done, and he's done it marvellously. Oh, it's a retired man who does it for his daughter, and it's a beautiful one. Oh, look, squirrel in the tree, getting the bird food. Naughty little squirrel. It's a bird feeding. What's it there? So I'm just going to show you. No, I might as well go all the way around. It's only a tiny little allotment, this. But you've got some full plots. These are full plots. Mine's only a half plot, which is enough for me because I don't know what I'm doing. As you know, there you go. I think it's a lovely little spot. That's the clough down there, through there, hills over there. It's just really in a really nice spot, it really is. And here we've got a communal shed. In there is locked away. Any tools, really? Any tools that you might need. I needed a sledgehammer into for that fence the other day, so I borrowed it from them, popped it back. There's wheelbarrows and all sorts of different tools in there that you might not have. But this is the toilet. This is our composting toilet. Can't do without it. If you haven't got a toilet on your allotment, suggest that you get one of these. They're fabulous. Composting, okay. It's lovely, it's clean, it doesn't stink. It's nice. Everything we need to keep ourselves clean. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay. I'll just do the circuit around the plot actually, since you're here. So we've come out the toilet, so let me just lock this door. Lock it, okay, it's locked. So that's another end, that's the side entrance. I came in at the top entrance up there. Basically, we're just going to do a circuit round, showing you all these plots. Look at that one, that's lovely. Raised, I think that was for disabled gardener, I'm not sure, but I think they raised some money for that. But yeah, lots of plots going down this way. And then these are the full ones going this way. So there's two here, one coming this way and one coming that way. And what happens when someone leaves a full plot, they divide it into two, so you've got two half plots because it's only a small place. Oh, that's a nice little summer house they've got there, I didn't see that. Nice little summer house with a chair outside. But yeah, they divide it into two if a full plot becomes empty. Just because they can get more people in then, you know. Full plots are quite big, some of them. I mean, look at that, that's huge. That in two halves would be far better, wouldn't it? Get two people on there. This one's nice. Nice one. Not much growing on this one, but it's a place to come and relax, isn't it? So we've got some plots down here. And that's the bottom gate which goes into the clough. And if I walk the clough way, this is the way I come in through this gate there, past the stream and the river and the church and whatnot. Up here, that's the slope. And then we've got all these side plots here. Okay, this is Edith's. One of the committee members. Oh my goodness me, hers is perfect. Hers is always perfect, even in the winter, it's perfect. But look, everyone's got great little plots. They're all different, which is what it's all about, isn't it? All individual. Here's another one of the committee members' plots. That's a very busy plot, that one. Always growing great stuff. Oh look, someone's built a new little greenhouse. That's amazing. Isn't that fabulous? That is really good. Very impressive. But yeah, downhill to that way. So very hilly, very treey, which is nice. So at least I'm giving you the tour finally, aren't I? There you go, some nice couple of plots there. And then here we are, back to mine. And that's it, that's all. That is all. That is it. Now, can't put work off any longer. Got to get weeding. Got membrane to dig up and weeding to do. Oh no, I think I've dug the membrane up already actually. Just got weeding to do. Not doing too bad at all. I've got a sort of method. I've sort of got my spade under it all, dug it up to lift it, and then I'm just on my knees, just sort of sifting through it all. This is a wild I've got my best boots on as well, which is always the case. But it's got a lot of this. This is going to be the wild flowers and any flower seeds that I have. I'm going to put in this bed. So grass growing. Well, you know what? In the wild bird and wild butterfly and bee seed packet, they put grass in. So it's probably where a lot of this grass has come from anyway. So it doesn't matter. But I will. There's this stuff. What's this? I think this is grass. But the roots just go on forever and ever. Just got loads of it, so I'm just sort of sifting through it all, just pulling it out, loosening it, getting it out, and giving it a bit of a turnover. But yeah, there's absolutely loads of this stringy stuff, which I'm going to say is grass. Some sort of grass. I'm sure you can tell me what sort of grass it is. But like I say, this is not the eating bed or anything like this. Is where all flowers and things like that are going to go. So I will get out as much as I can, and just pull it out as I go. But you know, it's not as important as all the other beds may be to get rid of that sort of stringy grass. But we're winning. I think we're winning. Just really that bit there to do. Then I'll give it a turnover and a rake. I've saved all the bulbs, and I realise I've probably sacrificed all those bulbs for this bed. But you know what? I'll dig a hole along there. I'm going to bury them all. Maybe they'll come up next year. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. I had to move this bed. I had no choice. It was going that way. If you remember, sticking out here, and it needed to go that way. So that's a sacrifice I've made. I have pulled them out and stuck them there. I will quickly replant them back just at that one end because they're probably not going to survive. But I'll give them a little bit of a chance, and I'm sure those little things I've seen are onions, and I haven't even planted any onions, so I don't even know how they've got in there. But yeah, we're nearly there. We've just got that last little section there to do. Torture. This is the worst one, that's why I wanted to do it first. I think I've sacrificed all of last year's flowers that are self-seeded on here just for the sake of moving the bed, but I can put more flowers on, put more seeds on, so it's not so bad. Just turning it over one last time with this, and then I'm going to see if I can flatten it with the rake and then maybe put some fleece over it. Right, I do appreciate the fact that I've massacred all the bulbs, okay, but just in case, if nothing else, to add a bit of goodness to the soil. I don't know, is that how it works? I've replanted the bulbs down here, okay, so just forget about those. They're no good for this year. Another couple coming up there that I managed to slightly avoid. Right, going to rake it flat now. Certainly for wildflowers, I think that is okay. Got a few daffodils sticking up there. Right, that'll do. I'm going to go and get the fleece now. I believe you put that on. Sorry. I believe you put that on to warm the beds up because you still get frost this time of the month. All through March, actually, not just this time. All through March, I believe, because I'm not an expert. I keep telling you this. It's only what I've found out on the internet. Put fleece on it to keep the soil warm, or to warm it up, ready for direct planting in April. Right, let's get the fleece. The the idea. Just going to get some more of these little logs, put them over, keep the fleece on, and that's that main bed done. Just need to tidy up this stuff here, obviously, but that is that main bed done. More logs, and that's that complete with the fleece on. Whew, right, okay, that's done. I did a little bit of a sweep up there, so it was a little bit tidier, but got the fleece down, got the logs on it. Hopefully that should warm that bed up enough, ready for me to sow the seeds at the very start of April. Okay, that's one bed down. That was the worst one. The others, just bits of grass, a few bits of weed. They're nothing. They have get the hoe on them. They'll be quick. They'll be quick to do. These ones are done. That's done. That's done. That one's done. The others, that one's done. So I've got the strawberry one and the rhubarb one over there. A little bit going on there. Potatoes one. And I'm going to be growing sweet corn over there. So that's what's going on there. Right, the original sign for the wildflowers is a little bit rotten. It needs repainting, but you know what, for now, I think what we'll do is we'll reattach it onto here. Right, put the first one in, just to make it easier, and then another one. Otherwise it'll just swing, it'll be a sign that swings. Try and put it straight. It's a novelty, innit? Try and put it straight. There you go. Needs a repaint. Probably needs a new piece of wood, to be honest. But there you go. Wildflowers, that's what's going there. Blimey, well, I only had 2 things to do, didn't I? And all I did was weed one bed and put a sign up. Oh, never mind. Maybe I'm going to put tomorrow's jobs. Well, I can't come again now till my next day off. But you know, we've done the worst one. And another thing, right? Just as a little side note here. Filled this bird feeder, right? But why are no birds feeding off it? All the seeds gone. Well, not all the seeds, but a lot of the seeds have gone off there. But I don't think anything's gone from that. So I don't know. I know we get loads of massive birds up here, but I'm not sure we get little birds. That's just for little birds. I really don't know. Don't know. It works up there. They go on there. We just don't use that. I find it very peculiar. Right, you know what? I think that's it for today. I think I'm going to call it a day. The sun's gone in. I'm not happy about that. There is blue sky behind, but for some reason it's decided to go in today. So all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's totally free and it makes my day. It makes me very happy when I see the subscribes go up just a little bit. Right, okay, that's it. That's it for today. I'm going to sit down, put my jacket on, relax a little bit, maybe have another brew, and I shall see you next time. We've got to finish that fence. I need to weed some other beds, but you know me, weeding. I'll do one bed and I'll do something else, but we need to get those trellises up as well, don't we? So let's see what we can get done next time. Maybe everything on my list next time, not just one thing. Bye, see you next time.